Welcome, fans of flip clocks. We're here in deep storage of flip clocks to look at a clock that Pearl thinks we ought to check out. It's the Panasonic RC-1280, and this clock is a decent looking older Panasonic. It's AM only. I'm going to show you some features of the clock, but I'm going to try to talk you out of ever purchasing one. So we'll look here at the specifications. It is the Panasonic model RC-1280. This one's for 120 volt and 60 hertz. So to go ahead and get to the business here, we're going to take down the knobs here. Now you don't have to take those knobs off. You do have to take this one off. But for the initial disassembly, you don't have to take the front knobs off. But I'm going to show you how in case you want to take it down. These knobs here you pull straight out, like so. Sometimes you can wiggle them if they're stuck because you see there's a slit there that a metal piece will fit into, and this one's the same thing. This is just pretty straightforward. I'll move it down here so I can just pull it straight off. Then these look a little more typical, like sort of on a gear post looking thing. There's the old Panasonic emblem. We'll go ahead and take that off there. So the next thing we're going to do is just have to take the screws down. We've got two smallish screws here on the side, top sides there, and there. Then we've got two on the back, regular size number 2 screwdriver to work there, and then 1, 2, 3, it looks like 4, 5 on the bottom. That one there's got a washer. You want to make note of that if you're disassembling. Oh wait, we're not qualified service personnel. So sorry, we won't be taking this apart today. Well, we'll see about that. So here we are, and I was qualified to take these screws out, and I got them out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's the one with the washer, and then the two smallest screws. Not a problem. So, well, since we got this here, yeah, that's where the one with the washer goes. As a reminder, there you can see the light. Right down in there, and if you push this, evidently it juices it up a little and gives you a little more light. It is only one light that does that. So I'm going to give you a tip here on how to get this apart. You can force it if you like, and it will pop loose, but I want you to grab either side of the white plastic with your fingers, and with your thumbs you kind of push forward. And you can see where that gave a little bit, and at this point you could just kind of pull them apart. You don't have to tilt it out, just pull them apart. And the reason you need to do that push there is if you see here, there's two tabs there and there. I'm guessing if you don't push it out, you could break those tabs. And they're pretty strong though, and it attaches there. And then when you reassemble, if you can remember that, you'd kind of put it there and then just kind of push it that last little bit, slide it back in. There it is. So that's really the only trick to getting this apart without pulling your hair out. So we'll go ahead and get back down here. Little push, and there we go. The clock is pretty clean on the inside. It was well constructed in that regard. It kept the dust out over all these years. I don't think anyone's had this apart before. The glass needs some cleaning on the back side. So if I were going to keep this clock, or really cared about it, I would do that, but I'll show you why. This is the booger right here. That's the motor for the clock, and it's horrible. I'm going to show you a little more about that. Okay, I'm going to give it a tap because it's currently not working. Okay, now that's what you're going to get if you buy one of these clocks off eBay and they say making a noise. There's your noise. And now the clock's working. Before it had been stuck on 917, but with that god awful sound, I don't think I'm going to put up with that. So, like I said, the clock's well constructed. It's a shame that it happens to be one of these clocks. There's another clock, the RC-1280, same motor, same problem. Very difficult to find one that's working. I don't think you're going to be able to fix it. The deal is, this is a sort of a magnetic coil, and that is a sealed metal gearbox, sort of. I've had those apart. I took them apart. It was like taking apart a can of sardines, and the gears in there had disintegrated. There's no fixing that. Well, off we go.